Yo, we back. Black and Mickey's podcast is back with another one. Got a special guest today. Give the people some time to get in here real quick. Y'all that get in here, make sure y'all share the live. Yeah. Give the people some time. Where y'all at? Share the live on here. Yep, we back with another one. It's been a long month on restrictions, so we had to come back with a bang. Y'all know how we do it. Y'all know how we do it. Share the live, y'all in here. Okay, I see a couple y'all coming in. We got a very special guest today, y'all. So please share the live. Let's turn up for it today, y'all. Share the live. Give people a little more time. Get everybody in here. Then we're gonna call her in. Let's go. What's up, Jalen? Let's go. Where everybody at? Let's go, y'all. Share the live if y'all in. Share the live if y'all in here. Share the live. What's up, Blood Wash? Stewie in the building. Black and Mickey's podcast. We back with another one, y'all. We back like we never left, y'all. Please support, share the live. No, I'm not watching the game tonight. We back. I just hope they win. No, I'm repping our colors, though. Show. Y'all share the live for me one good time, y'all. We're going to go ahead and get started. Got a special guest in the house tonight, y'all. Share the live, y'all. We got the one and only, the super comedian, Meemaw, Jenkins.
Yo, what's up, Keith? How you feel?
What we doing? Hey.
It's easy. That's what I work. Second one of my hand, I'm stuck, I'm smoking purpose, sipping yank. Inhale out, I'm trying to take risks, cause out of the time. Hitting niggas, taking early phase, that's correct the same. Shooting with cannon, so how you gonna act? Belating the system. In the cut, look for doing my best. On tracking, throwing at the hood. Solo, but on the low, my butt. Doing hella shit. My definition of hockey, man. There's a different line. I'm in the building and I'm feeling like me. R.I.P. to the Mac, B.R.E. So don't stop. Keep it going. Pull it in the back, blowing. Hold it down for the bay, rapping Oakland. If it wasn't for the grand day smoking, that's what I mean for sure. I mean for shit.
That's what's up, y'all. That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we up in that thing.
What we got in the house tonight?
How y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Yes. So, representing Oakland, but I couldn't afford to stay there. So, I want to give a shout out to Stockton for making it livable for me. You know what I'm saying? I love 209.
There's a whole lot of y'all didn't.
Baby Oakland.
Yeah,
especially in the Western Ranch.
And Western Ranch, yeah, they definitely call
Western
Ranch Baby Oakland.
Man, everybody in the ranch from the town.
Hey, y'all that's in here, y'all make sure y'all share the live. You want to go and introduce yourself one more time?
Yes. Meemaw Jenkins. Been doing comedy for 3 years, but the cold part about it is...
Hold on, we're going to get in all that.
Okay.
We're going to get in all that. She jumping the gun.
Okay.
We're going to get
Slow
into
down.
the questions right here. I got the questions
Slow down.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to go ahead and get started because she jumping the gun. So we're going to go ahead and just get right to it, y'all. Share the live that if you tuned in. It's the Black and Mickey's podcast, y'all. We got special guests on with us tonight. It's Meemaw Jenkins, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and get started.
Got my cranberry juice.
We're going to let them know what you got in that cranberry juice.
Ice, baby.
Too cold. Mickey's is too cold. Let's go with our first question we got. So tell us where you from, where were you born and raised, and how was it like?
I was born and raised in Oakland, deep East Oakland, 2240 87th Avenue. Then I moved to High Street, and it was good. I mean, the town, I love Oakland. Back in the day, we was 415, because it used to be 415. Then we went to 510.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
That's some game for y'all that didn't know, because I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
All right? That's like Fresno used to be 209.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. got some game for y'all. All right, y'all. She was straight out of Oakland. What was going on during your upbringing up there? Was it the things that's going on now? You know, was it hectic like it is now? Dangerous?
It wasn't dangerous. It was how they say, the dope era.
The dope era.
Gang.
Getting money.
Getting money. A lot of hustlers. You know, that's back in the day with Felix Mitchell. I don't know if y'all know who that is back in the day. All that, Lil D, all that, yeah. And they was big timing over there, you know. Town was getting money. You know, that's what, I mean, to be real, y'all know pimping. Town.
I came from the town and come from Frisco?
The Bay Area, you know. Fillmore Slim. Fillmore Slim.
Okay.
But Kenny Red.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
R.P. Kenny Red.
Kenny Red.
He just passed away not too long ago.
Yeah, not too long ago.
R.P. Kenny Red.
That's my cousin daddy. You know, R.P. to Kenny Red.
All right, so next question we got. So, what made you get into being a comedian, and was the process hard, or just things just flow naturally?
So I always did acting. When I was younger, did a lot of acting, hence the character of Meemaw. But as far as comedy, I always loved comedy, but I could never see myself on stage. So comedy is not for the weak. You hear me? Getting in front of people, making them laugh for 15 to 30 minutes. I'm moving them to an hour. But I mean, when I first met you,
the price is going up.
The price is going up. You feel me?
So tell them about the first time you met me.
So the first time I met you, I was at a Diamond's video shoot. That was during the pandemic. I think we had the mask on and everything. And I just was sitting there chilling. Like I said, acting is in my, I've always did acting. And so she wanted me to do a skit for her in her video. So I said, cool. And I remember I was just sitting there because I always, as soon as I get there, I'm in go mode. You know, I'm focused on what I need to do because I want to make sure that I bring whoever have a vision, bring their vision to life.
Yeah.
So I was sitting there, remember I was quiet. And then as soon as it was my turn, I started doing the food. And you was like, wait, hold on. You was sitting here quiet the whole time. And you was that funny? And you asked me, did I do stand-up? And I was like, nope, I don't do stand-up. I'm just naturally funny. And so you told me, your brother made you laugh. Very few people can make you laugh. So you said, if I can make you laugh, I need to get up on the stage.
Exactly.
This was the first person that told me to get up on stage.
Sometimes others can see things in you that you may not see yourself. So, you know, I'm glad to be a part of your story, definitely as you're rising. And I'm glad you didn't forget the story. Like, damn, I didn't want to feel like I'm taking any credit.
No.
Shit, like, I seen it first, y'all.
You
like,
seen it first.
Shit, hella funny. Like, you need to get in acting. I mean, in the comedy.
And then on top of that, I got a call from my cousin. He's good friends with Gary Payton. Him and Gary Payton does business together. And Gary Payton, at the time during the pandemic, was getting ready to have a comedy show. And he was like, cousin, you do comedy? And I'm like, no, I don't do stand-up. But I'm like, you the second person that said that. So then, on my birthday, I went to a comedy show. It was a Wayans Brothers. And I connected with Jerry Law, Too Raw. Shout out to my boy Jerry Law, Too Raw. And so Jerry, I met him. And I started following him online. I started doing like some skits because during the pandemic, I was going through some, just say depression. Because I was going through depression, staying in the house. At that time, my daughter was getting ready to go off to college. I had lost like 10 family members. Like, it was just bad. And so I was just sitting at home, and I remember just praying to God, and I was just like, you know, I'm going through it, and I'm sure somebody else is going through it, right? Mm-hmm. And so I was like, well, you know, now's the time. I'm off work. Everybody off. We ain't got nothing else to do. So I seen a wig that I used to use in the production I was in. I used to be in this play called Damage by Branche Taylor. And I seen the wig, and I was like, let me just do some skits. I seen everybody else doing skits online. I'm like, well, let me try it. You know, I know my little 5 people was watching. Not thinking a lot of people was watching. But during that time, all eyes was on us.
Yeah.
So I said, you know, I'm going to go hard or go home. I'm going to try this out. I'm going to test this out. And then one day I had liked something on Jerry's page, and then he hit a video. He was like, "You ready?" I said, "Ready for what?" He's like, "You ready to do stand-up?" And I was like, "I don't do stand-up." I was like, "I'm scared." I said, "But I'm just naturally like to make people laugh." So he was like, "Come out to one of my shows, and you know, come see it." So I went out to one of his shows in San Leandro, and I was like, you know, I might can try it. And I'm like, God is definitely telling me something, because he was the third person. It was you, then it was my cousin, and then it was Jerry Law. Shout out to Jeremy Dixon, that's my cousin. And so I was like, God is telling me something. Let me go ahead and try. So I went to a show, and he was like, if you want to do it, next month, I'll put you on. He said, I want to make sure that I pay you as a comedian. He said, I want to be the first person to pay you as a stand-up comedian.
So you got paid your very first show.
I got $100 for 7 minutes.
Hey, that's how you.
I said, what? What?
Like that's the living right there, huh? Sure.
For 7 minutes. And from there, I went out. I was terrified, but that's why I play Keep the Sneak, because that's what I came out to. Crowd with hype, music. I love music, so I'm dancing. Hey, and I did my 30 minutes. I mean my 7 minutes. I had about 30 people, family and friends, that showed up to that show and said, "We've been waiting on you to do that." And I'm like, "What?" They said, "We've been waiting for you to step out on faith and to do what God put you here to do." And now I'm going into my 4th year of comedy.
Man, that's real dope. I'm proud of you too, because like I said, that was the first time meeting you, and then next time I heard about, seeing somebody post something about you, I was like, I know her. And it was like, yo, she a comedian, like, I know her. Matter of fact, I'm the one told her she should do comedy. And it was like things coming in full circle. Like, so, you know, I'm proud of you. And I do want to touch on when you say you came out to Keep the Sneak and the crowd went crazy. So you automatically had the crowd with you on your side.
Right.
So that was good, because it's on you to lose the crowd. Now you got them. So if you wouldn't have came out to that, you probably wouldn't have had them like that.
Right.
It would have took them time. But now they want to see what you're talking about. You got them all hyped and pumped. So that was a good strategy. That was a good thing that you came out to that.
And that was just helping me, because I love music, and so that helped me with my nerves, you know. I came out, and, you know, shout out to Keek.
So, was you nervous? Did you fumble on your first one?
I was nervous. It went real good, because I got a call back from him, Jerry, after the show. He was like, the crowd love you. They want you to come back again. And then he said, is it cool for you to come back? I want to develop you as a comedian. And every 4th Saturday of the month, I was going out to the town doing shows.
And that's dope that you had somebody that was experiencing it, that had your back to help mold you and guide you through it. That's what's up. And you need that sometimes. You need that. So let me get to my next question. So what are some of the stages that you performed on? And maybe give us like your biggest one, or your one that you think was the most successful, or just the biggest.
I mean, all of them, but definitely, you know, everybody wanted to be at Tommy T's. So I performed at Tommy T's my first 6 months of comedy, and last year I headlined the Tommy T show, and I had over 190 people up in the room.
Oh, that's dope. As you as the headliner, that's like a sellout. 190.
Yeah,
I've been in Tommy T's.
And at that point, they didn't really know my name, and it was Jerry. He threw it for my birthday, and I had 2 of my friends, and he had Shay Sugar on there. He had a couple of artists that was on there. But they was like, you know, who was Meemaw, basically. And so they didn't hire, and then they had to call in extra workers, like, okay, this show is lit. And that's when I felt like, okay, God, this is definitely where I'm supposed to be.
So that night they found out who Meemaw Jenkins was.
They found out who Meemaw Jenkins was.
Okay.
For sure.
That's dope. shout out to Rashida in here.
Sheeta was on that stage. That's my girl, Sheeta, comedian. Sheeta.
Yeah, I'm glad she started too, because after we hung out after the little movie shoot at Fire Wing, she funny as shit too. She can make me laugh too. She just like naturally crazy funny.
Yeah.
Like, girl, she had me rolling that. She had me and Brandon over there rolling.
And I tell people that all the time. She naturally, when we get ready to do shows, she'd be like, okay, let me get what to say. I said, girl, you ain't got to write down nothing. Just talk. And I promise you.
And I'm glad y'all, not to cut you off, but I'm glad y'all together. Y'all like a dope tandem. I see y'all doing y'all skits together, rolling together. And that's what's up.
And I took Sheeta, me and Sheeta, I took, I had an opportunity to headline in Hollywood a show, and I took Rashida with me, and I took my friend Stellar, and my girls did their thing.
So you shared your time.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Time,
that's something I always did too. Anytime I got on the big platform, when I opened up a Paul Wall, I took a lot of artists with me. I got 30 minutes. Guess what, man? You finna do 4 or 5 minutes.
Right.
You finna do 4 or 5. We finna rep 209 up here. We was in Fresno. Same way as when I opened up for Too Short in Las Vegas.
Right.
I took people with me and I shared my time. You know, now most people don't do that.
And there's a lot of people like, wait, it's your time, don't do it. I'm like, if God has it for me, give me opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm going to share. Jerry went for me and gave me the opportunity to shine. And so I gotta pay it forward. Yeah. And that's how I get my blessings, because I'm going to continue to pay it forward. And, you know, I want to make sure, I want to make sure we all winning. It's enough money, enough room for all of us.
That's dope. Okay, too, since you just, and it's crazy because you touched on Rashida, you said, girl, you don't need to write nothing. That was my next question. Do you write your material or do you freestyle it?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both?
A little bit of both. I started, I have some set jokes that I started writing, but sometimes, especially when it's a live crowd and they talking back to you, you gotta go freestyle. You gotta go freestyle. You gotta go with the flow. Sometimes I just put in my mind, I know what I want to talk about. But it's so funny because there are often times when I write down okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. As soon as I get on stage, I ain't did none of that.
It don't go that way.
None of that.
That's like rehearsing an argument and forget everything you was gonna say. Like, damn, I wanna run that argument back. God damn, I forgot to say, no, motherfuck you, bitch, behind that. So yeah, that's dope. I fuck with that. So all right. So you're a comedian. So can you give us one or two of your biggest or funniest jokes?
Man, don't do me. I got more than that. So look, I brought you these. Look at that. Y'all see that? I bought them again. So this is it. Because you know what I'm saying? These young folks.
Let them know. They can't see it good. What is that?
This is my daddy reveal chips. Reveal who the baby daddy is. That's what I got. Because let me tell you, these gender reveals, these young folks, I love the young people. I do. But some of these different events that they put on, like the 6-month event, when your baby's 6 months and then you do half the cake, half the donuts. Come on now. They actually throwing parties now. And so this gender reveal and the baby shower, invite me to one or the other, because I'm not coming to both. I'm either going to the gender reveal or the baby shower, and I'm only getting gifts for one.
Yeah, because that's like a hustle now.
That's a hustle.
Yeah, you're getting two. Like, I got to bring something here, and I got to bring something here. Well, you shouldn't have to bring that to a gender reveal. Oh, I guess you do, because even though if you don't know, you can bring diapers. You can bring diapers, you can bring that. Okay. So I'm not going to, and so, you know, they do the whole little bust down wig. They got the chairs. They got the babies on the chip, the little babies on the chip. I mean, they doing it big, big, big. But then they don't. Sometimes they don't want to reveal who the baby daddy is. And often it's not that young man that's sitting right next to her. He's a little too happy. Can we get more
so
on the line?
Can reveal who that baby daddy is. Then after that, they want to ask you to Cash App, Venmo, and Zelle them for the baby. You just spent all the money for that bust down that you didn't put down, and that them chairs and all that extra shit that you ain't even need. Mm-hmm. That you ain't even need.
I dig it. So what's your main like opening joke?
my main opening joke is cause I, you know, whether the wig on or wig off, I likes me a young man. You know what I'm saying? Don't call me a cougar. I'm a Black Panther. I like me a young one about 30. Y'all see I got a little sugar baby. Shout out to Darrell. Y'all know the one that be hanging around.
Boy, Darrell,
you know, that's my sugar baby. You know, he 30?
He about 30.
He about 30. So wig on, wig off. He's still my sugar baby. And I say, you know, I know they tired of that DoorDash and all that Uber Eats. Come and get this soul food. Come and get this soul food right here and get this lamb, man, potatoes.
I love soul food.
Your
But
neck
I guess I'm
bones.
too old.
You
I'm in my 40s, so I guess I'm too old. She like her little young,
Yeah, I like
little
them,
young stuff.
Because they don't want you want too much.
Mm-hmm.
They just all I need for the little young ones buy little Yeezy slides, little video game or something like that.
Let him drive your car.
Nah, he ain't driving my car. He ain't driving my car. Hey, that's what I ain't and what he ain't gonna do.
All right, so let's get on to the next question. Tell me this.
Let me tell you this too, because people be like, that's a joke. Huh? Y'all want to see how many slide in my DMs? They really be in my slide. They be like, hey, ain't you that comedian lady that be doing the jokes? Hey, you know, you was looking real good in them leggings.
Mm-hmm.
They be on me. They be sliding in my DMs.
So do they be at Meemaw or do they be at Mr. Rica?
They be at both of them. But they, you know what? Real talk, they love Meemaw more.
They love Meemaw more, okay.
Meemaw, they like, can you put that wig on?
They like an old woman.
They like, put that wig on that you had on at the show.
So you role play? Oh, okay. I'm saying, hey, we live and direct.
Live and direct.
Podcast, y'all.
You can't do that to church folk like me on here.
No, they scared of my page. So tell me this. Matter of fact, since we said that, share it live on your page. You got your phone?
How I do it? Where am I? Oh yeah, let me get it.
Just go to my page
Hold
and
on.
share it live,
Okay.
y'all. Hey, if y'all tuned in, please share the live. Y'all make sure your people can see this.
How we can?
Just go to my page and click on it and share.
You on Instagram or
Facebook. We live on
is
Facebook.
when I be.
Y'all, if y'all tuned in, y'all, we got special guest super comedian Meemaw Jenkins in the house. Y'all make sure y'all support the Black and Mickey podcast. Go on and share the live.
Oop.
You going live.
Now what do I do?
Go to my page.
Oh.
Share the live.
Okay.
Old folks, y'all. We
See?
know old folks.
Y'all think Meemaw is a joke? This be really me. Okay, let me see. Help me out. Mac a lot. All right, boom. Oh, like that.
Go and share. Boop. And then share.
Boop.
There you go, right there. So your people can see it. Across the
All
whole
right.
thing. All right, y'all. So let's. Next question I wanted to ask you: have you ever experienced a heckler? And if so, how did you handle it? If you haven't, how do you think you would handle it?
No, I really did. I did. I headlined First Fridays, and it was a dude out there. He was from Frisco, and you know how I say I'm from the town, whatever. And he was like, you know, woo 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 on mine, woo woo woo. I said, you know what I'm saying, Frisco. I said, you know, I love Frisco. I got love for Frisco. Frisco in the house. I started doing the get low on him, and everybody like, hey. I said, you know, I got love for Frisco. I feel you. Now he had on a Cookie Monster outfit, right? It's like a Cookie Monster outfit. So I did a joke thinking I'm, you know, being funny. I was like, yeah. I said, I see you out here, Cookie Monster is nothing. But people was laughing, thinking I was calling him like a Cookie Monster.
Probably
It went elevated, but I brought it down. You know what I'm saying? Said a joke. And I was like, you know, you looking good, slide in my DMs. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, kind of calmed it down. And so people came up to me after and was like, I love the way you de-escalated that, because it could have went a whole nother way. Because he was with it. He was with it. He was with it. He was with it. And then I was glad some of my people pulled up after, because then somebody was like, what? I'm like, no, we don't want that.
Okay, you going to start needing security in a minute, huh?
We don't want that. Calm down.
The Chris Rock and Will Smith
Yeah,
incident.
yeah. Yeah, for sure. I definitely don't. Yeah, don't.
Because he could have called his baby mama.
Right.
I don't mean
Right.
I don't
You
mean
know what I'm saying? I do keep a couple of hitters in the crowd just in case.
Gotcha.
You got to keep a couple of hitters in just in case.
All right, y'all. Y'all tuned in to the Black and Mickey's podcast. We got special guest Meemaw Jenkins. We finna get in this game. And we're going to call it Funnier. So I'm going to give you an either or question. When I question either or comedian. And you're going to tell me who's funnier.
Okay.
All right, now imagine all these comedians in their prime, too.
Okay,
Also.
all right, okay.
So let me see how much you know about your comedy history.
Okay, let's go.
We're gonna start a little old school. We're gonna start a little
How old
old
you gonna
school.
go? You gonna go Mom's Mabel old, or are you gonna Google that?
No, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, tell them do it. You know,
Mabel.
Google Mom's Mabel.
Who, the mama from Mama's Family?
Nah, it's a black woman.
Oh.
Black woman, do
Okay.
it. Y'all Google that.
All right, we're gonna start with Richard Pryor or Eddie Murphy.
Oh, wait a minute. Come on now.
Richard or Eddie?
Both are GOATs, legends. I love Richard Pryor, but I'm going to have to go with my boy Eddie Murphy. Let me tell you why. Because not only is Eddie hilarious comedian, but he an actor and all the many characters that he did.
We're talking about stand-up. If you had to go see any one of them, who you want to see live on that stage doing stand-up comedy?
I'm going to have to say Eddie.
Eddie? Still Eddie?
I'm gonna have to say
Okay.
Eddie.
She'd have said Richard Pryor.
Yeah, I'm going to have to say Eddie.
Either or. You can't go wrong with either
Either
or.
or.
All right.
Either or.
Let's see if you know these two. Robin Harris or Red Fox?
Come on.
Got some good ones. I got some good ones.
Oh.
Robin Harris or Red Fox, y'all?
Oh.
Who y'all got in the chat, y'all? Robin Harris or Red Fox? See, and it's cold because Robin Harris died early.
He died in the prime.
Yeah,
Baby
he died
kids.
early.
We don't die, we multiply.
House Party. He had some dope stand-ups,
He
too.
did. I'm going to have to go with...
But them Red Fox shows,
I'm going to
Stanford
have to go with Red on that one.
Stanford and Son.
But I'm going to have to go Red Fox.
If Robin...
The big one coming.
Yeah.
The big one coming.
But if Robin would have been around a little longer, he probably would have exceeded Red Fox. But
Oh, no.
have you ever seen Red Fox doing comedy younger? Red Fox did all his, seemed like all his comedy when he was older. I don't remember, he like Morgan Freeman. We don't remember Red Fox without the gray hair. He was always old. He was always old. She'd have said Red Fox too.
Yeah, okay.
All right, I got another good one too. All right, R.I.P. to the GOAT, Bernie Mac or Chris Tucker in their prime.
Oh, Bernie Mac. I'm going to have to go Bernie Mac. I'm a Bernie Mac.
So you taking the Bernie Def Comedy Jam over the Chris Tucker Def Comedy Jam? Now that's close.
That is close.
That's
but
close.
I love me some Bernie Mac.
Bernie.
That was you got some good ones. You got some good ones.
I try to make them hard and good for
you. You had some good ones. You got some good ones.
She'd have said Bernie. Okay,
I
y'all.
with Bernie.
Of course. Now, all right. How about this one? Cat Williams or Mike Epps? What y'all say, chat?
Okay.
Cat Williams or Mike Epps, chat?
I'm gonna go with Cat. I love Mike more in the movies.
Yeah.
Than stand up. I love him more in his movies, his acting than I do. I love Mike Epps.
Should have said Mike Epps.
Yeah.
See, I was disappointed too. I went to a Mike Epps comedy show when he came out here years ago, about 15 years ago, and it was dope because I went to the mall and seen Mike Epps at the mall before his show. He was giving the kids money and doing all this. I said, "Oh, I fuck with that. I want to go to his show just to support him, just because of what he was doing." I bought my girl ticket. I bought my mom ticket. I bought my grandma ticket. I went to that show. That was one of the weakest comedy shows I ever been to. I was like, "Oh, never again, never again." But he's been getting funnier though in some of his latest stuff.
He has.
He's more funnier in movies.
He's more funny in movies. But I love his personality. I love him as a person. But definitely,
Let's get to a couple of females.
I was about to say.
Since you're a female.
I was about to
Since you're
say.
a female comic.
I was about to say, you better have some more up in there, because that's my girl.
Since you're a female comic, let's see. Now, these two, like, I mix them up. They kind of look alike. They close with their comedy stuff. Adele Givens or Cheryl Underwood. Such a fucking lady.
Oh.
Is that Cheryl that say such a fucking lady?
Oh.
Or Adele? I think that's
Cheryl.
Cheryl.
That's Cheryl.
Adele dope than a motherfucker.
They both are.
They
Okay.
kind of close.
And you know what? They both are, and I love they on talk shows and everything now. You know what I'm saying? So, ooh. Let me see.
Cheryl just got the bigger lips. That's how I told her.
With the well and the tic tac, that's that girl.
I know, yeah, that's Cheryl Underwood, yeah.
Ooh, dang. I'm gonna go. Who was she to
She
say?
would say Adele. Who you got?
I'm gonna have to go with Adele too.
Adele?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Adele.
That's a good one.
I'm
kind of side. I know my comedy.
You
know,
do.
I grew up on Def Comedy Jam, Comic View, and all that, so I knew who to match up, who would be close.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me this one. You probably gonna be biased on this one, but Lunel or Monique?
Oh, shout out to Lunel. She town business. You know, I love her. Lunel is. Oh, but I'm gonna have to go with Monique.
Oh.
I know. I don't want to do
Oakland
Lunel.
goat?
I know, but you know what I'm saying? She the Oakland goat. She paved the way. I love Lunel. Shout out to Lunel. She's shining.
Okay.
But
She just said Monique too.
I had to go with Monique.
All right. Last female.
Dang, why you gonna do me like that? That's cold.
Last female, and I hope you know the second one.
I hope you.
I
you know when my girl on there, please.
I kind of, this probably your girl right here, because I know this probably everybody girl. And I couldn't find nobody to match her up real good, so I just went with an audible, like, okay, she dope too. But a lot of people don't know about her like they should. But if they watch Cat Williams, they know she be a part of Cat Williams' crew. So we gonna go with some more. That's your girl, right?
That's my girl.
I already know.
Don't even put no way. Don't want to even put no there.
Some more or Melody Camacho? Is that her name? Yeah, Melody Camacho.
Come on, bruh.
And Melody is dope. Camacho
Melody
is
is
dope.
dope. I just met her. Melody gave she said Meemaw Jenkins when I first started.
She dope.
Come on.
I started fucking with her. First, I wasn't on her from back in the day, but
come on,
since she been with Cat, she funny as fuck. But some more, the old school some more though is.
Some more. Okay, let me tell you why. Some more is a bad one. She come out bad. She always dress. You know what I'm saying? I love to dress up. Hence, Meemaw always dressing up. So I love just for her when she come out. I want to know what she got on, and then she come. But I don't think.
How you don't know how to spell some more? She put some Samora, Somalia. I don't know what she put.
Why you do that?
So who you got?
Because Melanie is hilarious. I just went to go see her at Tommy T's, and that's cool. Can I plead the fifth?
See, that's what we had to have a shot. Take a shot. Take a shot.
Can I plead the fifth? Oh!
How you gonna plead the fifth on your girl?
I know, but you,
Okay, so I guess I did do good there. Because I was like, damn, who can I put with some more? Some more just like up there, like.
yeah, some more.
And I was like, everybody don't know about Melody like they should, but the true comedian should know about her.
Yeah, I definitely. I just, yeah.
So you're gonna plead the fifth on that?
I'm gonna let that go.
All right, I think this is a good one right here too. We're gonna go back to some gentlemen's. Bruce.
Get loose with it. Like Short said, let
Hey,
Bruce hit it.
Or Lavelle Crawford.
Oh!
What y'all say, chat? Bruce
Yeah,
or
what y'all
Lavelle Crawford?
Hey, you got them. I mean, you got some
and they kind of close to the same comedians.
All I can see is Lavelle with that all white suit.
The old school Lavelle is hilarious, but Bruce too though.
Bruce, yeah, they both are. Let me see who made me laugh. when I went to actually a comedy show, Lavelle,
I haven't.
made me
That's the thing.
laugh.
I ain't seen Lavelle and Bruce was just at Tommy T's last week, and I started to go, and I didn't go. I ain't seen either one of them.
They both are good, but I'm gonna go with Lavelle. Lavelle had me in tears when I went to go see
Lavelle
him.
will have you crying. Lavelle will have you.
What
she
y'all
said
said? Bruce?
She would said Bruce. Lavelle will have you crying.
Lavelle had me in
Bruce
tears.
had your ribs hurting, but Lavelle will have you
He had me
crying.
in tears. I had little tears.
Just the way he talked.
He like,
all right, so we're gonna get into two of my least favorite comedians, but they goats. But they don't really make me laugh.
ooh,
They goats though. They goats. Chris Rock or Kevin Hart.
ooh. Kevin Hart's stupid, so that's why. But Chris Rock, he is a goat. A lot of people love him, but I never paid what to go see Chris Rock, so I have to go with Kevin.
You know Kevin?
But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Yeah, neither one of them make me laugh. See? Okay, we on the same page. Because they don't suck, but neither one of them just do it for me. Like, like I said, it's hard to make me laugh, and neither one of them just, I don't really. I mean, the Chris Rock last special was cool. It was better than I
yeah. I both of them, I'd rather see them on movies.
Alright. So I didn't write this one down. This one just came to the top of my head because they both two of my funniest comedians ever that had me weak. One just recently, his old school shit on Comic View, I didn't like him, but I've been following this nigga for a minute now. I went to go see him. Talking Deion Cole.
Oh, yeah.
Or Red Grant. Red is hilarious.
I don't know Red.
You don't know Red Grant? Oh, do your research. She's fired.
I'm fired.
She's fired.
I don't know Red.
If you go see, you telling people to
go see
Meemaw,
Red with me.
You talking about go research
I'm
Meemaw.
gonna go.
If you watch Cat Williams, Red Grant opens up for Cat Williams all the time.
Okay, I'm gonna have to-
He hosts his shows. He be like, the pretty knee, my knee pretty, and the light-skinned dude with the blitz. You don't know Red Grant? Oh, type up Red Grant right now. I gotta put you on Red Grant.
Let me see Red.
You don't even know none of them, Rashida? Oh, y'all can't be comedians. How you don't know Deion Cole is the hottest comedian right now?
I know Deion.
Deion is
I seen Deion. Deion is hilarious.
Yeah,
Rashida, you know Deion. He on Blackish.
You know Deion Cole. He getting special after special right now.
He got the #1 special on Netflix right now.
Charlene's Boy is funny as hell. And he just did a new one, too, that's funny. I went to go see him.
Hilarious.
When I used to didn't like him, and I went to see him years ago at Cobb's Comedy Club in Frisco for my cousin's birthday. And that nigga had me weak all night. I started paying attention to him. He got funnier than back in because I know him from Comic View. And he wasn't that funny to me back then. But now,
Oh, Red! I know him.
yeah, you know Red
I don't
Grant.
know his last name. You gotta say Red. Just Red.
Grant, you know,
I
yeah.
know Red. Oh, you know Red. Sheila, you know
funnier
Red.
than a motherfucker.
He is.
He's funnier than a
I didn't know his last
He be
name.
doing that little laugh. He funny than a motherfucker.
Yeah, I just know him as Red. Yeah, he been around a long time.
Man.
Yeah.
When I went and seen Cat, and he opened up for Cat, he was funnier than Cat and everybody else that was on
Yeah,
there.
he funny. I know him. Give me my comedy card back. I just know him as Red. I didn't know the whole name.
I've been watching him since
Yeah.
Comic View. He always been funny.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, yeah, he funny.
Alright.
Yeah, it's some young ones out there. You know who's funny? And okay, because sometimes when they do the Instagram funny, they have a funny video that be funny. I don't know if you got them on there, but I went to go see Desi Banks.
Desi Banks.
And
Oh, that's what I should have said. Okay, so Desi
Desi.
Banks
Woo!
or the
And-
other nigga that just got all them kids that just did his special. Who you got out here?
Nick Cannon,
No. The comedian dude.
they have all the kids.
What's his name? He just did
Ain't
his
nobody
special.
got more kids than Nick Cannon and
No,
Kiki
he's a
Wyatt.
comedian. Who is that? Help me out, Chad. Who is the other funny dude? The Country Wayne. Desi Banks or Country Wayne?
Come on, bruh. Now you can't
Desi
do
Banks
that.
or Country Wayne? Country Wayne. His last special was funny. He got up there, 'cause they kind of came up during the same little time.
Oh, that's cold. Come on. You know what?
Who you got on that? Sheeta, who you got?
She probably don't know who it is.
Desi Banks or
She doesn't
Country
do.
Wayne? Y'all.
I know for, yeah, they both hilarious. Hold on, let me,
She just say Country Wayne.
oh, she know Country Ray. Can I tell you, I almost peed on myself when I went to see Desi, though. I ain't gonna lie. He had me dying laughing. He did. And if him and Sir Lance Wood and Desi Banks, if y'all go to their show.
Sir Lance Wood. I seen Lance Wood.
He from Sac.
Yeah, he
He's
dope.
from Sac. So I went to go see
seen
both
him.
of them. And let me tell you, I have to say, it was just them two. That was one of the funniest comedy shows I've seen. They had me.
Somebody else just slipped my mind. That's funny. Shit. Oh, somebody slipped my mind. Nah, she probably. Oh, I forgot who that was. They slipped my mind.
Is it a guy?
Yeah, it was a guy. It was a guy. Mm-hmm. That's all right. All right, so let's get into that. All right, that was good. Funnier. Who's funnier? The show. So give me your funniest, your shows. What would you prefer? Funniest show? The Martin Lawrence show
for sure.
or the Jamie Foxx show?
Excellent shows, but definitely Martin. Martin had Shanae, the Mama, Jerome,
The
the white dude. He had what's the other one? He looking King B. Go King B. He had Dragonfly Jones.
Snotty Nose Roscoe.
Yeah, Roscoe Dragonfly Jones. I say Jerome in the house. I say Jerome in the house. Watch my. Jamie Foxx was good, but Martin, I still watch Martin to this day and laugh.
I've been on Netflix watching the Jamie Foxx show too.
Jamie Foxx,
Falling out.
Well, who you say?
I'm going Martin Lawrence. The Martin show. I'm going Martin show. But Jamie Foxx is close.
It's real close.
It's close. I'll take you to war though. I'll take you to war.
Real close.
So let's go old school then. 227 or the Jeffersons?
Jeffersons.
The Jeffersons?
I'm going Jeffersons.
Yeah, the
Because
mom.
when George and the
What's her name?
what's her name?
Eloise?
What's her name? The one that worked for him. What's her? Oh my God.
She just said the Jeffersons too.
Jeffersons. When her and George go at it, boy. Yeah. Oh, my boy off the nipple up in the building. Off the nipple.
What's off the nipple?
Derek Mill.
What you mean off the nipple?
Off the nipple. That's our.
That's one of
It's like,
your young tenders?
Yeah, a little sugar baby. No, I'm just like.
Oh shit. That's my boy. Shout out Derek Mill and my boy Zazu in here.
Zazu off the nipple. Me and Zazu was in the same production. When we was acting, when we playing.
Oh, okay. For sure. All right, so down here, I want you to give us your top 5 all-time male comedians.
He said, I beat him to it. Off the nipple.
Hey, so top 5 all-time male comedians and your top 3 females.
Why you that?
Well, you give me 5. You give me 5. You give me 5.
Okay, let me see.
I ain't trying to be sexist, but I thought 3 would be easier with the female. Because I know it's more men comedians, so it was 5.
Ooh.
The Mount Rushmore. You're 5 on the Mount Rushmore.
5 on the Mount Rushmore. I'm definitely gonna have to have Richard Pryor for sure. But this is hard. I'm gonna have to put Eddie Murphy up there.
Eddie, Richard. That's probably
Okay.
everybody's.
Martin gotta go in there.
Martin.
got 2 more lines, but it's gonna be right. 2 more.
Forgetting
Cedric.
somebody.
I gotta put Cedric. I love Cedric. The old Cedric. Kings of Comedy. Cedric.
Let me get on that too before you get to your 5th one too. Cedric was never really funny to me. Cedric kind of, he like real. He funny because he real. That's kind of how I take myself as being funny too. Just spitting real shit people relate to. I went to Cedric show at what was that, Thunder Valley? About 2 years ago. Man, that probably was the funniest comedy show that I've been to. From the opener to Cedric. Cedric killed that shit, and the surprise caught me all off because I was like, this nigga ain't never been this funny. That nigga had me weak all night.
Said.
You putting Said in the top 5 though?
Yeah, I'm putting Said, because Said is one, yeah. I like Said. I don't know, something about Said I just love. Ooh! I only got 1 more spot
You
left.
got 1 more spot, and you leaving somebody off. You leaving somebody off.
I definitely am. Who else said so far?
You leaving somebody off. We can go to it. You got Cat, you got Mike Epps, you got Red Fox, you got Bernie. You don't like Chris Rock. He's with some people.
I'm going to have to just... Man. I got 1 more. I'm going to have to put... Did I put Red Fox up there?
No.
Red Fox.
Red, no Bernie. The Mac.
Bernie Mac. I don't. He up there with. I would have him and Said together, but I can't leave off the grades because they paid the way. I'm happy with it. Okay.
So you putting Said or Bernie then? Well, you gonna only have one of them in here. Said or Bernie? If you put Said over Bernie, we're going to have some problems on the Black Niggas podcast. God damn it.
Sheeta, Said or Bernie? Said or Bernie, Sheeta, help me. I'm going to use my lifeline. Let me use my lifeline.
I can't stand you motherfuckers. Kick ass.
Sheeta, help me. Let me use my lifeline. You know what? They stole a lot from Bernie, though.
Yeah,
They stole a lot from Bernie. So I'm going to give it to Bernie. I'm going to give it to Bernie because they stole a lot of Bernie jokes. A few people did.
So give me your top females.
Okay,
You can go 3 or you can go 5.
But just off top, I'm going to put Mom's Mabley so y'all look her up. Because, you know, this is my grandma and my great-grandma used to listen to her. That's how I started in the car, going on car rides with my great-grandma, my great-listening.
What was her name for the chat?
Mom's Mabley.
Mom's Mabley.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look her
Okay.
up.
So then, I love some more.
That's 2. Shout out to Sister Shantae in the building.
Hey, that's my Earth Angel. Shout out to my Earth Angel. Tashanta, that's my Earth Angel right there.
So you got Mama Lee Mabel.
Mom's Mabley.
Mom Mabley. Some more.
Some more.
We still got Adele
Monique,
out there.
still got
Cheryl,
Monique.
Linnell, Monique. Miss
I gotta give Miss Laura Hayes. Miss Laura Hayes.
Still got her out
I'm
there.
gonna give Laura Hayes. I want to give Lunell because Lunell is town business. I used to watch her growing up. So
But you
she
pick
gotta-
Monique over her.
Okay, I'm
So how you putting people in there? How you putting people in your top that you didn't pick?
Just because she from the town and period. So, town business. You gotta stick together. So that's my 5.
Who you say? You said Laura,
I said Mom's Mabel.
Mom Mabel, some more,
Some more.
Linnell.
Lunell.
You got one more.
And I said Monique.
Oh, Monique.
Mhm.
Okay.
Monique.
Okay. I can roll with that. All right. So do you have any, is there any white or Hispanic comedians that you like? You
I
enjoy?
like George Lopez.
George Lopez, he is funny.
He go hard. And let me see. Somebody it just slipped my mind. Oh my goodness.
I know one white dude. I know 2 of them that's funny to me from old school comedy.
Say it. Gary
Owens.
Gary Owens.
And I like Darren Carter too, the old school Darren
Oh
Carter.
my goodness, I forgot about Darren Carter.
I like the old school Darren Carter.
I forgot about Darren Carter. It's a female that's in my head, and I can't even.
Ooh,
That ain't black.
Do you like the other dude? I ain't really up on him, but I see Coy. I see he's.
I heard he's funny. I want to go see him. Maybe we should go and see him together so we can take notes. But I think I got a show the same night he out here.
It's another dude that I follow that's funny.
It's a young one that everybody's saying.
It's an Indian dude that I follow. I went to his comedy show and I followed him. Fuck, he's on my Facebook. He played on one of those Family Guys or something.
Family Guy? I think I know who you're talking about.
I went to him. He the homie too.
But I want to go see Joe Coy. Definitely want to go.
I follow him. Shout out to him, to the Indian homeboy. I'm gonna get his name later. I'm gonna go on my Facebook because he always posting this shit. He's funny as shit, and he do a lot of shit around here too. And I can't think of his name. It's an Indian dude. He the hottest Indian comedian right now. And I can't even think of his name. I can't think of his name, but I'm gonna get it later for y'all. Y'all want to go follow him because he's hella funny. All right, so before we get out of here,
and I do like, and if you go on the shows, I love Mama Family and
who?
Mama Family.
Mama.
That's not a black show.
Yeah, Mama's Family. Yeah. She was funny as shit. She was hella funny.
I love the George Lopez show, and I loved his stand-up comedy. And
so tell me, what's your favorite show about Everybody Hates Chris or the Bernie Mac show?
I watched more. I watched. Oh, they both good, but I watched more of the Bernie Mac show than I did Everybody Hates Chris. Which one?
I think Everybody Hates Chris was a little funnier than me.
It was, but I watched it more. Daddy was funny, and Tashina. I love Tashina Arnold.
Yeah.
She funny, but I watched more of that.
The Bernie Mac show.
Yeah, I watched more of the Bernie Mac show than I did.
It was just Bernie on there funny though to me. He was the only one really funny.
What about the what's the name? Hughley. Did you watch that show?
I don't even speak on the Hughley. No, the dude, the kid in there killed my little brother.
Oh no.
I don't even speak on him.
Okay.
But
Sorry about that.
yeah, it was good. You didn't know, but all right. So before we close out, I got a couple more questions for you. What do you have coming up?
So this Sunday, I have a breast cancer awareness comedy show in Oakland at the Asian Cultural Center at 3 o'clock. And you can catch it, you can look at it on my page. And if you're worried about the bipping and booping, it's an underground parking lot, so your car will be safe. So you can pull up. And then I have another one on November the 9th. That one is for the youth. It's a fundraiser for the youth with a silent auction. It'll be myself, my sensei Jerry Law 2 Raw, and the other person's name is slipping my mind. But please go on my page. And then November the 2nd, Scorpio season is approaching. Make way. Scorpio's coming through. November the 2nd is going down in Berkeley. Shout out to my boy Whiteout. It's gonna be me, my girl Shanice. Well, let me tell y'all who's gonna be on that. Hold on, because that one finna go down. That's Scorpio season.
I'm just gonna kick the Libras to the side now.
Oh, the Libras, I love me a Libra. I'm gonna let y'all live. I gave birth to a Libra. I love Libra. You know what I'm saying?
So I can give a fuck about
Okay.
that.
Okay, well then we're gonna keep on moving around.
About none of y'all.
Oh, yes you do.
Team Cat.
Okay, Team Cat.
Shout out to all my Capricorn.
Scorpio.
Coming up.
Where's Scorpio? Y'all on here? Scorpio.
We all year long, damn it.
Make way. Scorpio's coming through. Where is it at? Let me see. I have it on here. Go to my page. It's going down. November the 2nd. And stay tuned because we're about to have something popping off out here.
All right, so let them know where the people can contact you at.
So you can reach me on Instagram, TikTok. It's Meemaw 510. It's ITSMEMAW 510. Follow me online, but don't follow me home, because if you follow me home, blah, it's going down. So just follow me there, since it's important for people to follow.
Top two. What's your Facebook handle?
My Facebook is Tarika Lachey. So that's TAREKA LESHAY. And thank you for this opportunity, Thank you for giving me that boost that I need, being that earth angel to say, go ahead and do it.
Yeah, for sure. So, sometimes it takes that, and I'm proud of you. I see you doing your thing. You're rising to the top. So, I did miss one question. That's and with that, that's all I jumped over. What's your goal in comedy that would make you feel like you made it? If you don't already feel that way.
No, I definitely don't feel like I made it. That's a lot of learning for me to do. I still have a long way to go, but I am blessed because I made it pretty far pretty quickly. So I feel blessed. But my ultimate goal is I want to do a one-woman show, like old school Whoopi Goldberg style, with different characters. So I want to, come out, but I want to do a one-woman performance. So I have a couple of characters that I already developed. Me and Sheeta do the aunties. That's like the town-based auntie. We got Meemaw. I work with the kids, so to deal with the, that teacher that have to deal with these kids, because these kids is off the hook. Schools ain't the same. So that's my ultimate goal, and I'm hoping that I can get that done by next year.
So, my goal for you is, too, that would be very inspiring, is for you to grow. Now, it may not be no 1 year goal, as you stated with that one. Maybe more 3 to 5 year goal is to get your own Netflix special.
Oh,
I think you can do that.
Put that into the atmosphere. Thank
you.
you.
Can do that. I give you 3 to 5 years, and you can have your own Netflix special. They paying pretty good for this special.
Okay, thank you. Shout out. Y'all heard it here first. Right on the calendar.
I'll be front row.
You feel me?
Be front row.
We're going to be on stage. I'm going to walk out. We're going to walk out and throw it up.
For sure. So, I appreciate your time with us. Thanks for coming by, joining the Black and Mickey's podcast. It's been dope. It's my return, my first real live podcasting since I was restricted for my little month break. But we back in action, y'all. And it wouldn't have been no other way to do it than have Meemaw Jenkins live next to me, bringing y'all that energy and that vibe. So y'all make sure y'all continue to check her out. Go follow her. She gave y'all all her handles, so y'all make sure y'all go support her and just follow her. And if you can't find her, hit me up. I'll let you know when she's having the show. You can go see her, go check her out, y'all. Support. That's what we need.
Thank you. I
support.
appreciate that. And I just want to leave y'all with this. Whatever it is that you want to do, go ahead and do it. Continue. Because if I would have let my dream go, which I was going to do, I would have never been here. So if there's something that's on your heart, you want to write that book, write that book. You want to do comedy, you want to start your business, go ahead and do it. All you have to do is get out your own head and make it happen. You can dream forever. When you stop dreaming is when you're dead. That's all I got to say. And I appreciate it. Thank you.
And the biggest failure in life is not trying.
Right.
It's not going for it, not putting out there. So as long as you're trying to do something, you already won. We already, I already feel like a winner with my music career,
Period.
with my podcasting. I got out there and I did it. So I already feel like I won. You already won. You're doing your thing and the comedy thing just for stepping out there. And that's what takes the most courage is stepping out there.
And I had to get out of my head because it's many times when I try to talk myself out, like, no, we shouldn't do it. Don't do it. Why? I don't want to do it, But I'm like, no. I prayed for it, I asked for it, so it made it go hard or go home.
ain't nobody gonna like me and this and that.
Yeah.
You don't never know until you get out there.
Yeah, definitely.
You don't never know until you
And
get
check us out. Coming soon. Ball is live.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to get to you. I heard you playing in the movie, right?
Yeah.
We playing in the movie.
We playing we.
And,
Us.
and shout out to you for thinking about me and hitting me up to get involved in that movie, y'all. That's what I'm saying. You play it forward. You pass the blessing. You get a blessing, and you know somebody else that could help out the situation. Don't be afraid to throw that hand out. Reach out and pull them up. So I appreciate for you you getting me involved in Ballless Life, the new movie coming out, y'all. So y'all check us out. It's dope. We shot some scenes. We got through a few episodes already, so it'll be coming real soon. So shout out to my boy Dwayne, or Dennis, whatever he want to go by. Shout out to Brandon for shooting.
Be nasty.
Be nasty, yeah, for shooting the movie, and Sophia for helping.
Yeah.
And all the characters in it. We got a lot of kids in it. We got a lot of youth in it.
Shout out to Sheeta in the building.
Shout out to Sheeta, she's in it. I think she's my baby mama or something in it. So shout out to everybody on the whole cast of Ballless Life. That'll be coming soon, so y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Any last words before we be out this mug?
Thank you, appreciate it, and I am honored to be a part of this podcast.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
What I mean, sheets. I mean, for sure, know what I mean, sheets. I don't put that on, that's my word. I don't put that on, that's my word. I don't think they know, that's my word. I don't put that on, that's my word. Do a little shit, but how long she is still with me? But speaking, kicking and sneaking, all in the dough, and every phone shit a freak. I'm beats, singing beats, turn it to a little way, sit on the feature. I see my nigga in the traffic, what's up? Brother by another mother, first cup, watch bloody. I'm in big, the husky, brusky, call it back and trust me, rub me, brush me, color purple, still in the sweet. I don't know you, but you loving me, fresher than blood eat. Look at what a motherfucking rap gang is spending me. So long, nigga, run the beat. Here comes the kids, nigga, self-talk, what to do with technique. Nothing like self-talk, what to do on this beat. This one is straight out of I mean, for sure, know what I mean, for sheets. I mean, for sure, know what I mean, for sheets. I mean, for sure, know what I mean, for sheets. I mean, for sure, know what I mean, for sheets. I don't put that on, that's my word. 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 First, second verse, this my third. Sixth grade when I'm in school, I had a firebird. I don't put that on, that's my word. Oh, you hit a nail, I was promised shot, you was nervous. I was being bad, you was being good. For all this time, had a destiny, say the hood. All that shit I've been through, look at me now. I'm striking like a matchmake, back to the 10. Mini cap foul, and my mother on me. Breaking up the down, with 4 15, 15. In the guy, they can't stand me. Die hard, race, me bad, strap red. Marshals, floated on thick like Mac look. Oh, and hell, that shit, I ain't taking a loss. But, baby, this shit costs us. Damn, so, yeah, what I mean, for sure, know what I mean, for sheets. I mean, for sure, know what I mean, for sheets. I mean, for sure, know what I mean, for sheets. I mean, for sure, know what I mean, for sheets. I don't put that on, that's my word. I don't put that on, that's my word. I don't put that on, that's my word. I don't put that on, that's my word.
Hey, y'all. That's been our time on the Black and Mickey's podcast. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Shout out to everybody that's going to watch this later. And shout out to Meemaw, Jenkins, y'all. In the building,
we in this thing. You said.
Until next
Follow
time,
me.
we love y'all.
Follow me. Love, peace, and hair grease.
Off top, love, peace, and fish grease. Let's go.